What is happening 10 minutes early on the Whiskey Tube, everybody? Hello, I'm Marty the Nose. What's going on? Sorry, I just want to start just a shade early. Give Jason some time to get what he needs to do done. What's up, Kels? Peter White, Top Dog, the Bourbon Neophyte. Sipping on a little homemade something I made here to get it going. Then I'm going to crack the old back up of the, what do you call it? The control pour. That's it. Not yet, Ben. Shit, I ain't heard nothing from them. I heard they just refund shipping. I'd just tell them send your damn money back. Beats all I've ever seen. I need to ask the Bourbon Jerk, see if he got his. Yeah, Jason said about 7:15. That'll be good, so we can talk and hang out. There's the Bourbon Engineer. What's going on? David Smith is here. What's going on, David? Ben, yeah, I'm sorry, man. Out of my hands, it sucks. The Knuckle T. What's going on? Hello again, Whiskey Friends legend. Kelsey Dime is here. Peter White is here. I'm going backwards through the chat. The executive producer, Top Dog. Oh, also, guys, I'm on with Hawk at 8, so that's why I kind of want to start a little early so we could talk and hang out. Bourbon Neophyte is here. Guys, go over and give Anthony a sub, please. Somebody drop his link. He is so close to 500. He's getting there. We need to get him over the hump. That's for sure. We had a great stream Sunday with the old man, Greg McDonald's blinds. Yeah, it was really cool. Top Dog, how does it feel to be the award winner? Oh, wow. What, to come in the last place? Yeah, I do, man. And it's Spreadshirt. It's what most people use. I've looked at a couple other things that doesn't cost a fortune, but not many people's buying my stuff to start with, so that's fine too. No worries on that. Yeah, I know, man. All right. ABCDE with Jason. He'll be here at 7:15. I saw this today, guys. I don't know if you saw it or not. Plus, I'm like 10 minutes early. Woodford Double Oaked is going to hit the country outside of just distillery only. Did y'all see that? Rob, what did I win? You won the first place seat. Hands down. First place. Top Dog, you know what this is I made. It's okay. I don't know. It may, I don't know. May try Buffalo Trace next. Miracle Martinez, what's going on? Yeah, guys, people are slowly rolling in. Like I said, I started early. Anyway, all right. Let's get. Do y'all like this Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond? I think it's pretty good for what it is. 7-year Heaven Hill. Hell, it's not far off other than being, it's 100 proof. Being freaking Elijah Craig better. Who knows? Get that baby poured. Don't have anything set up for giveaways tonight, guys. I've got bottles, I think, or some big-time sample pours coming that we can share. I did the whole thing with last week with what I thought were great distilleries of 2024. So that worked out well. I've got to get that out. Did I hear Z-Man Juice next? Maybe. May want to try to finish it a little bit. David Smith. I think so too, buddy. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with this thing. I dig it. Yeah, Hilton Head. Heaven Hill Bottled and Bonds on point. You know where my mind's at, off the cold weather back to the beach. Heading to Charleston Friday to see Phil and Julie from the Bourbon Van. I'm going to hang out with Rare Bird, the Gunderstruck, and I don't really know who else is coming. We're going to try to do a little bottle share. I'm going to maybe do a little 5-sip Friday. So I'm trying to get everything together for that. I'll try to do as good as I can on pictures and everything and get those posted so everybody can see it and all that good stuff. So I've got way too much shit in here. I can't even keep up with it. But yeah, I have no idea. Jason sent me ABCDE, so we will see what that has in store for us. Anyway, anybody sipping on anything yet? Will the Hitman O'Neill. Cheers, my man. Good to see you, buddy. Got to keep praying, man. The Bourbon Journey. Yes, sir. Be over soon. I'll try to get out of here as quick as I can to 8, Scott. Thank you, Tommy D. My man. Can't beat the old control pour. That's good. Let me go back to this secret recipe here. I'll give you a hint. Where'd it go? That's all you get. I'm sure if you can't figure that out. Oh, we need pictures for sure. New business cards in the future. Oh, I hear you on that. That's a pretty good idea, actually. Yeah, got a new little video. So whenever we do another giveaway, this is pretty cool, I thought. We'll try to play this for everybody that gets in on.
Thank you very much.
I thought that's kind of funny. You know, I was trying to get a louder, more exotic thank you, but that's about all I could find that isn't copyrighted out the ass. But anyway, something cool. But yeah, I'm telling you what, guys. Right now, my sippers that I'm going to. Somebody sent me a Patreon message. What are you going to most of the time? Right now, if it's not fancy, it is this right here. It's this Old Dominic. I've gone back to the Haystack Needle a little bit more because when Jason did it a week ago, and I poured it with him, and I didn't care for it at first, but then I started liking it. And I was like, Then I sent him that sample, and it was just kind of, grew on me. Then the Jimmy Russell, that son of a gun it's just good. If y'all haven't seen it yet, you may want to try to find it or reach out to us or something. I haven't seen it here but one time. I was with somebody. Here's the Bourbon Jerk. JG. Happy late birthday, buddy. Katie Turk. Cheers to you and Ethan. Independent Joe. You look good the other night too, buddy. Damn right. Joe can do some blinds. I don't know whether I need to let this. No, I think I'm gonna let it be right there and just see if people can guess what that is. Yeah. Cheers. David Smith, the Bourbon Jerk. Yay, Tommy, the Bourbon Engineer, and everyone I missed. Awesome. 15 coming in. Thanks, guys. Cheers. We'll get started here in a minute. And then, like I said, I'm going to go over to be on with the Hawk Star. We're going to do the blind I sent him a week or so ago. And if you listen closely, you may recognize just a little bit about it. Damn, I got a haircut today, and she cut it like it's July. Damn. I mean, still sexy as shit, but damn, a little strong. Oh, next Tuesday, I'm going to have a little family on. You can see that right there. And that's what we're going to talk about. I'm not going to wear it out on all the other great stuff that they are part of. We're going to strictly talk about that. We've known a lot about other stuff, but just going to kind of keep that under my hat. So working on that. Hair's overrated. JG said, yeah. Oh, Peter White did the old Gillette thing like JG does. Love it. What do you think of my shirt, Bourbon Jerk? I like it. It's comfortable as hell. Man, I just, all my stuff came in today, that $120 order. Guys, if you've not gone to, is it Into the AM? Is that what it is? Their sweatshirts and sweatpants are like $20. And they're super soft. I'm telling you, when the Bourbon Jerk, not Bourbon Jerk, when the Junkies did it, I guess a year or so ago, I was like, I don't really care for all that, but I like this one. And then Bourbon Jerk got me a gift card. I got something we did on his stream, and I ordered a sweatshirt and a little quarter 3-button T-shirt, and I swear by it. I love it. Did this one? Awesome. We're going to wear them together. Yes, Tiffany says cheers. Oh, that's awesome. Love it. Oh, man. There's just Man, that thing had French oak staves in it for about 3 weeks, and it really didn't darken it up as much as I hoped like that. Of course, this has been in the barrel for 7 years, but that's okay. Yeah, for sure. 7:02. All right, I'm gonna get these poured. Let me know if you're sipping on anything tonight. If not, I understand. JG and some wonderful people are doing stupid dry January, which no, I don't mean that to be stupid. It's a great thing. It's hard to when you have a channel. Well, I was talking to, who was it? Me and I don't remember. They're like, we could have recorded a bunch of content, and that's not a bad idea. But right now, man, I've got stuff I can record, but it's nothing you haven't seen before. That's the thing. I'm not going to bore you to death with a video of stuff that other great channels are doing. Yeah, 21 in the chat. Thank you guys for coming in. I don't know if y'all want samples of some of this stuff. I can do a 3 or 4 sample flight. I can do these 3. I can do some Evernorths. I don't know what I've got nobody else doesn't have, which, I've got the old granddad. I've got the Pride of Indiana, but I don't know. That's up to y'all. If y'all start putting stuff in, I'll keep track or something. But we don't have to do anything if you don't want to. I'm going to hope he sent me a Michter's 10 in one of these, because I've not had this year's at all. But 877 mash the like now. Roger Reese is here. What's up, Raj? Trying to pour about half of these, so if me and him go back through them, we got something to talk about. I'm not sickling them all out here. Oh, there's E. All right. Holy hell, is that dark? That might be stronger than new rope right there. All right, we're set. So when he gets here, we'll roll. Like I said, guys, going over to see the Hawk at 8 o'clock. I've sent him a blind. I think it's going to be a pretty freaking epic blind. I sent Top Dog what it is. If y'all want to know, just text me. If you have my number, or email me, whiskeyNose21@gmail.com if you're going to go over and watch, and I'll send it to you. Hey, man, thank you, Joe. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, guys, we're up to 60-some patrons. I think we're almost to 70 now. If we could hit 100. And like I said, I've got a free level, and it helps. It really does. It makes a difference. We're at 68. That's awesome. Yeah, Top Dog says thumbs up. Yeah, guys, just shoot me in. Hold on a minute. I don't know if I have that. Let me do this. If y'all want it. I didn't want to do that. Hellfire. It should be there. There we go. Still trying to get the feel for Streamlabs. There we go. Shit, let me fix that. I can't type and talk at the same time. There we go. And thank you, Patreon members. Anyway, yeah, I'll send that, guys, if anybody wants it once we get going over there. If I missed anybody in chat, I'm sorry. 22 here. Awesome, guys. Thank you for tuning in on a cold Tuesday night. Man, that's good. Look at the color. You can't see, but god damn the colors of these things. It's not about the whiskey. It's the people you share it with. So here we are. William Hall, what's going on, dog? Cheers, buddy. I'm trying to think. I've also got Dusty bottles, but everybody gets on Dusty's Dan's. Corvette Trey is here. What's going on, man? Love that Kay Lukat you had on the other day. I need to text you. I did find something yesterday. It was pretty cool. Finally. Oh, I got to tell you all this story, man. Y'all know how I bitch about these ABC stores here all the time in North Carolina. The Garner, where we used to live, where I work, they get a truck every Monday. They open at 11. Drove by there at 10:45. Drove by. I'm in my work vehicle, so I'm not stopping. I look, and I'm sitting at the red light, and it's right here directly over from me. I count 75 people before the light turns green. I'm like, what in the hell? So I go on, do my thing I needed to do while I was out in the field. And then you're proving you can't even do one thing at a time. Nothing. Yep. That's no joke. So I come back at 12:30 and, of course I'm in there all the time. And the guy said, I said, dude, what was up with that? And he goes, yeah, we got a few things. I said, well, I just wondered. And he goes, man, somebody's tipping them off. He goes, we don't know what we get. And I don't know if that's garbage, but they seem pretty sincere about that. We don't know what we get. And he talks about, on these big drop days that they'll get, 30, 40 people, but nothing like they had there yesterday. And then on just average Mondays, there'll be 6 or 10. It's like, there's just not a random chance that this is how it happens. So this is at like 12:30, hour and a half after. And I said, man, why don't you split that stuff up? Why don't you put some of it out with these lurches and vultures out here when your store opens, and then put the other half out in the evening when people get off work? And he goes, yeah, we do that. I said, really? And they're not smart enough to catch it? And he goes, no. And he goes, what do you want? And I said, got any E.H. Taylor? And he goes, yeah. Out the door, 12:30, no line. And I was like, man, that's awesome. So cheers to you guys for trying to do the best thing you can with all that mess. Yeah, JG's 100% correct. Cheers, Katie Turk from William Hall. Joey B is here, man, the legend. Joey B, hope you're doing well, man. I need to where's he at? Russ should be here. Toby needs. Yeah, I'll let Toby know. All right. So, all right, man. Y'all ready? Rob MC, real quick. Same thing in PA, somebody spilling the tea. I swear to God they are, man. It makes no damn sense. What's up?
What up?
Dude, not much. Ready to rock.
Ready to
get
rock
my damn socks blown off here with shit I can't guess.
You'll be fine.
Hell.
I didn't make it too hard. One of them will be really hard, but the rest, I think you'll be all right.
I tell you, I was saying before you jumped on, I'm really looking forward to just tasting them because it's hard to say. That's what's fun about this stuff. But when they're sitting here in the glass, the color, and they glisten, it's like, okay.
They glisten.
I've got any Melicorn here.
They glisten. I like that word. They glisten.
Yeah, like this was kind of like foggy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's no comparison.
Nice.
Did you hear that story I just told? I don't know if that.
I caught the very end of it.
Yeah, like I drove by the liquor store up in Garner where I used to live, where I still work, and they get a truck every Monday. I'll make it real quick. Drove by there yesterday at 10:45. I counted 75 people in line while I sat at the red light, and there were still more people. They're calling out to you, Marty. Yeah, I bet. And so anyway, I went on about my business. About an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes, I come back. I go get my vehicle. It's like 12:45. Walk into the store manager and goes, hey, man, did you see that mess this morning? I said, dude, I just kept driving. I was like, what in the hell? He goes, dude, somebody's telling them. They're getting inside information somewhere. He goes, because on a normal Monday, we get 6 or 8 people in line.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, over 70 to 80 people here today. And I said, I guess everything's gone. I said, do you ever put anything back for people that can't get off work? He goes, yeah, man, we put half of it back already. And he says, what were you looking for? I said, well, I don't know what you got. And he showed me the list. I said, you got any more E.H. Taylor? He goes, yeah, I'll be right back. People walk around the store, hands me a single or a barrel proof. And I was like, That's and I was like, because he knows I won't be back at 5 because I don't live there anymore. But he said, I've got half everything left at 5. So when the people get off work and come in here, they won't be disappointed. And I said, dude, that's how you do it right there. Love it.
That's a good dude, man.
Yes.
That's
he
a good
knows
store.
how to take care of his store.
That's a good store owner.
8 p.m. on with. All right. You ready?
Yeah, man, I'm ready when you are.
Okay.
I'm drinking coffee tonight. I need a break from the whiskey.
Dude, I drank a whole pot of Drifting Drams decaf last night while I was watching you all with Dusty.
Yeah.
I was up all night. Bathroom, because I'm 50. You know, I can't hold it anymore. All right. I'm going to dive in on A. Here we go. Thanks for doing this, buddy, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome.
Taking time tonight, because I know you got a shit ton of stuff today to cut and tomorrow.
Well, I dropped my ECBP A125 review today, so now I'm doing my most disappointing bourbons of 24 video. I'm working on that one. What's up, Bourbon Jerk? Nice to see you, man.
I know one that'll be in it.
The whiskeys? Yeah, probably do.
Or 3.
Yeah, I definitely have. Yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 right now.
Or 3 from the same place? Or did you kick? You know what I'm trying to say.
I know what you're trying. Yeah, I know.
Or did you just pick one and yeah? No, I get that. I'm trying to think.
Let's see. I need more Bardstown Blitz coffee. Eric Snyder, dude, it's on the website. It's actually become one of Ethan and Katie's like most popular blends. So you can go order some more on their site. So if anybody has a link to their coffee site, drop it in there.
That's right. Drop it. Actually, their Patreon link is listed in the description below. So just go over and join.
There you go.
That and Jason's, because we need to get him to 100.
I'm about 5,000 away, man. It's close.
Dude, and I'm like 130 away from 3,000. I know that's not a ball game, but
dude, but still, that's dude. I mean, listen, we all start at some point. I remember when I was at 500 and I was like, holy shit, that was like the greatest thing ever. So you just got to keep plugging away, man. That's all it is.
Be honest and plug. That's it. I can't tell if A's finished. I don't think it is.
All right.
And I'm just going off a nose 112. Then I'll taste it and see what I need to alter.
There you go. You're trying to guess proof off the nose?
Oh yeah, I try to guess proof right off the nose because I'll see when I take the first sip, it's going to be hot.
Yeah.
No matter what. The second sip, you either get the finish of the pepper or not, and that's where you can pull your proof, and then you can tell if it's a rye. For me, that's kind of what I do.
That's actually a good that's a good. Usually off the nose, I can get whether it's a rye.
See, this one's
definitely malty or like kind of Irish Scotch. I could kind of get off the nose usually. It's hard for I think it's harder for me to just tell like different bourbon because everybody was like, how the hell are you guessing like all the when I did the advent calendar, I had a pretty good year guessing what was what for the most part. And I think because people sent me such different types of stuff that it was kind of, I'm not gonna say it was easy to pinpoint, but they all stood out from one another. So you kind of tell what was the malt, you kind of tell what was the rye. Then like the next day, all of a sudden you're smelling like a sweet bourbon, and it kind of goes back and forth. So
yeah, I mean, and
I think it's a lot harder to do like multiple bourbons and try to figure out what's what. So
well, that and that Advent, man, what was cool about that was you had no idea what direction until you put it to your face what you could go.
Yeah,
I mean, it was wide open for anything.
Yeah, I didn't know what these guys were sending me, so it was pretty cool.
I'm getting an American vibe off this now.
Off of
a
American whiskey?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Well, you haven't tasted it though, right?
No.
All right. Yeah, I'm curious what you think when you taste it.
All right, I'll go in.
All right.
Damn hell.
Isn't that good?
Yeah. It's like if you had a piece of ice, real thin ice in your mouth, and you break it with a hammer and it just kind of falls apart in a good way. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like it doesn't shoot you out the back of your throat. It's just kind of there.
Yeah, it just covers the palate.
Yeah, it shows shows its presence, and then it's like, hey man, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
damn, I don't know. It can't be American if it's that light because of the proof. 112 still ain't bad.
What's up, Sean Holtgrave, Danny Lopez? What's going on, fellas?
Yeah, cheers, guys. That almost has a RY3 character to it. But that see, there's American in some of that stuff, but I don't think.
So as far as flavors, are you getting a lot of fruit forward components on that one?
I'm getting fruity and leather all of a sudden, and chocolate.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep.
And then I'm not getting like on some of the American stuff that we get a lot when we do this stuff together. So I don't get that right yet, the vanilla cake, but that can be on that American.
I'm just gonna kind of ask you like random questions here.
Please,
as far as the mash bill, where do you think you're leaning on that one?
High rye, maybe.
Okay.
Just because it's got a tang to it and it's got a little pepper note. I think it's damn, man. I said bourbon, but that first one off the shoot will always mess with you. Just a shade. God almighty.
Yeah. What's up, Travis Robeson? Nice to see you, buddy.
Travis R.
Yeah. Travis sends me.
Cheers, buddy. Smoking fire water.
Travis sends me the best like videos on.
Oh, me and you both. Yeah. Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, dude. He's amazing.
I have to listen. Let me tell you, y'all get a kick out of this without me being disgusting. Thanks to Travis and everything he sends me, it keeps me when I'm in my little library with the porcelain, seat in it, from sending stuff to everybody else because I'm watching everything Travis sends me. So my wife says, "Thank you, Travis." Yeah, I'm still getting an American vibe on this, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Like you said, fruity. It's definitely there.
I'm gonna have to pour
leather.
I know I said I wasn't gonna drink it, but I'm gonna.
Right.
I want to get a little sippy sip.
Leather. I don't know if I get any tobacco on that too. You probably can. I don't see why you couldn't. Eventually,
there's definitely tobacco in there. I think.
It's got to be. You know what? I think this is sneaky. I said 112. I think it's sneaky hotter than that. I'm gonna say 119, just for shits and giggles. I think that's and it's fantastic. That's crushable and can get your ass in trouble.
Yep.
I'll leave it at that before you talk about. I want you to talk about it too as you go through it, without letting the cat out of the bag.
Yeah, there's a very rich fruit forwardness in this to me, but it also lends itself again to kind of that chocolate tobacco note on the back end. It's very spicy. I think it's got a nice rye spice to it. So
I know that's what's throwing me.
Yeah,
that's why
I could see where you're going though with the American, because there is a pretty heavy sweetness on the front of the palate on this one. But
it's on the nose too, though.
Yeah, the nose has it too. Yeah. Yep.
So apparently it's not American, so I'll knock that out. I'm just kidding. That's okay. I mean, that's fine. I just want you to. It gives me confidence when you can actually do it and clarify some of the things I get, because.
Yeah, I'll say this.
When you do this all the time by yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're close in a couple of categories here. Any guess on age?
God, I'm gonna say 10 to guess. It's just such a light finish, man. That's what scares me. It's 8 to 10. Hell, it's probably 12 or something. I think it's phenomenal. Like I said, this is crushable. I'm gonna leave it at 10. It gives me that RY3, kind of the cigar finish RY3s I've had in the past, which has a little bit of that. I don't know if that RY3 cigar has any American in it, though. Or is it all American?
It might. Generally, they do blend a little bit of that in it. I don't know if it's all American, but usually they will blend some of that in there. So,
yeah. Travis said, keep sending. Okay. JG said, Travis keeps sending me the dick pics.
Of course, Travis is.
What I'm good for, keeping people true squirrel. Dude, that's awesome. All right. What do you want to do? You want to go back through them at the end, or you want to go one after the other, or do you want to show now? What do you want to do?
We can show them now. Let's do that.
Yeah. Okay. So all
right. So let me yeah, let's go back through your guesses. So,
God, I had non-finished shit.
All right. So yeah, that's the first. Actually, let me get my pen here.
That could be with that little tangy note, but I don't know what that finish would be.
Whatever. I don't know what my pen is. Okay.
That's all right.
So finished or not finished?
I said non, but damn, there's a little spice rack there that.
A little spice rack.
That I don't know what it would be. I'm gonna say non. I'll just leave it at non.
No finish. You said guess probably 8 to 10 years.
8 to 10. I circled 10 just
on age. You said what was kind of your final take on the proof? I know you were between like 112.
I kicked it to 119. 119 just to get it up, and I said I thought it might be Jason Rice high rye.
Any guess of a distillery? Top Jimmy coming in with the super chat.
I'll tell you what it could be. It could be a seal box.
Seal box, okay.
It could be blended for them. I don't know. I really don't have a pick for that.
All right, so this is, and you pretty much nailed this one, I gotta say. I mean, aside from a couple details,
yeah.
So this is not bottled yet.
Is it yours?
This is the MGP.
Okay.
Remus High Rye.
Yes.
Single barrel pick that we selected. Now, this hasn't been proofed yet, but when we did proof it, it was actually right at it was just below 118. So it was right at like 117 and change. So you were right there. You were right there.
Remus. Wow.
This is 9 years old. So you were right. You were right in that range with the age.
I left it at 10, but that's okay. I did have it at 10. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is part of those batches that are coming out with our from that big like joint group pick that we did with like 100 different bottles and barrel. It was 11 barrels that we all selected, but this was my favorite of the day. This thing was so good. I absolutely love this pick. So I cannot wait for it to come out. But I figured I'd throw this in a blind just to see how it would do. So.
Do you have any idea what that price point might be for that?
I think the highest rye picks I've seen for about 65 or 70.
Oh, dude, listen, when you hear me throw American on something with that sweet,
yep,
me, that's already $100 plus when you throw that higher American shit in there. That's got that sweetness, that fruity, that high rye spice. That's a buy, man.
Yeah, this will where is my highest rye bottle? I don't even know where it is. I do have is it this one? No, that's a barrel craft spirit.
Thank you, Top Jimmy.
Anyway, if you look at the Remus highest rye, an interesting little tidbit about that bottle, MGP is actually going to be rebranding it because highest rye on the label, people think it's a rye whiskey, and it's not selling. Now the ones on the shelf are about 6 years old right now. And it's got a 51% corn and 49% malted rye mash bill. So it's a really interesting mash bill. And when these things get to like 9-10 years old, they are phenomenal. So yeah, I'm really excited for that pick. And Ian Stursman from MGP gifted me a whole full sample, that whole full sample bottle of it for my birthday because we were there on my birthday, and that's the bottle he gave me. So as you can see, From being full, I made a pretty good dent in it.
Look at the color too, man. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
for a
it's
10.
super dark. It's super rich. Like you said, it's crushable. It's flavorful. It's chocolate. It's dark fruit. It's sweet. It's all over the place. And it's got enough of that rye spice to kind of keep it interesting.
Holy hell.
Yeah.
Well, good. I'm tickled with that. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
Thank
good
you
work
for
on
sharing that, dude, because I know you don't have a whole lot left till it goes.
Yeah, good work on that one.
Yeah. Top Jimmy, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
All right. Let's go to B, see what we got in store here.
Let's go to the B.
I'll tell you what was funny was it I was pretty damn close on the nose with that proof on A, so we're going to kick that same way with B.
Well, you started at 112 and then you upped it, which is pretty cool.
Bourbon, I'm guessing. Just
What was that? What was that voice that you just played? Who was that? You?
I was trying to find something dynamic that wasn't copyrighted.
Oh, got it.
And you about can't unless you record it yourself. And I don't know. I'm not smart enough to do that and put it on top of a track.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, let's see. That's just kind of the best. Where'd it go?
It's kind of like when the Hawk tries to do his DJ voice.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you, Top Jimmy, man. That's awesome, dude. That's so help support. That is creepy. She said. The bourbon, did you, Marty? If you'd swap Skull for Copenhagen, you wouldn't have been 100% on the guess. It's not, dude. I can't do that. That's the stuff they get off the floor. I have a job. I can afford Skull. That's what I tell people. You know, people dip Grizzly and all that shit. No, I have a job.
I have a job.
I was at a party. This has been freaking 18, 19 years ago, 20 years ago. I was at a get together with a bunch of dudes. And okay, that sounds weird right off the start. But anyway, one of our pharmacy, but he just graduated pharmacy school, started working at the VA, and we were about out of beer. And it's like, Michael, we need you to stop at the store and pick us up some beer. We're about out. We're getting ready to watch a ball game or something. He goes, I'm on it. Rolls in with a case of Natural Light, sets it on the table. Craig Ramey looks at me. He goes, hold on a second, brother. He goes, you make more money than everybody sitting at this table put together, and you rolling here with that shit? And he says, take it back. He made him take it, put it in the car, and go back and get something else.
Freaking Natty Light.
He's like, dude, you got a job, and it pays more than everybody else is in here. I saw we have some pours one night and record some voice. Oh, that'd be great. Yeah. You know how to do it, Trey. We can do it. That was Ace Ventura's voice. It kind of was.
Yeah. All righty then.
All righty then. All right. I'm getting a little raw kick on this one.
Nice.
A lot of fruit spice on the nose for sure.
Yep.
I'm gonna put 117 on the nose just to kick it.
Just to kick it up a notch?
Just to kick it. Yeah, I'm thinking this is now maybe all rye, at least a high rye to start. All right, I'm gonna have a taste. Oh God, what a finish!
What's up, David Bass? Independent Joe in the house. What's up, man?
Yeah. I didn't drink that even when I was a poor college student. Yeah, man. I don't know if Jason, we're close in age. He's a little bit younger than me, but the one that people went gaga over when we were in college and getting into college was that, what was that? Damn. I'll think of it in a minute. It was an ice, and it was like pouring syrup on your damn pancakes. It was absolutely disgusting. Not Molson Ice. Oh, no. I'll think of it in a minute.
You're not talking about Zima, are you?
No. That's now a yearly release. Did you know that?
Really? Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. In some places it's a yearly release. My mom loves it.
Oh, Ice House? Was it Ice House?
That's it. Travis is damn on it. Yes.
Yeah.
Pouring syrup on your pancakes.
I remember the cheap beer when I was in college in Queens, New York was Red Dog. Remember Red Dog beer? It was like a bulldog face that was bright red. Red.
It was just nothing but the face.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Everybody brought Red Dog to parties. That was like the beer. Like between that and, whatever, Bud Light. Some people had Natty Light, but most folks had the Red Dog.
Miller Ice House. Nailed it.
And then, of course, you had Michelob Ultra, the champagne of beers.
Yep. But, and I didn't dislike that.
I didn't mind Michelob. I didn't mind. Yeah, that one.
Was it Ultra? Was it
I'm
Michelob?
sorry. It
Wait a
wasn't.
minute,
It's
no,
not. I'm sorry. It wasn't Ultra. It was.
no, it was
What was the
Michelob
champ?
Light. Michelob Light.
It wasn't light, was it? What was the champagne of beers?
Now that's Miller. That's Miller High Life.
Oh, Miller High Life. Sorry, Miller High
No, but
Life.
Michelob had a beer that was, I think, a light Michelob Light, and it wasn't bad.
Yeah, Miller High Life was the champagne beers. That's right.
Yeah, that started everything for everybody downhill, JG, right there. The Bartles and James. That started the static when you can yell out a color. Wait, no, Rolling Rock. Ugh. Rolling Rock's not bad. All right, let me get back to this. We gotta get it going.
Yeah, go for it, man. We could talk about college beers probably all night.
Top 5 college beers. Oh,
I think I did that once.
probably.
I think I did that already. All right, yeah. So what are you thinking? So off the palate now that you drank it, you think it's a rye? Okay.
I think it's a rye. I think it's spicy. I think it's 117 proof. I think the finish is sweet.
Yep.
Baking spices. Not really a dark black pepper, but it's just baking spices that don't linger, and it's got another crushable finish that doesn't, even on the first taste, it doesn't explode and make you go whoa. It makes you savor it for a little bit.
Nice.
Might be some apple notes now. Maybe some green apple.
You have a guess for age on this one?
Shit. I'm gonna say 8. I think this might be a special rye, and it may not even be a damn rye, but it tastes like one.
Special rye.
Special rye.
Well, I mean, I think you're nailing you're getting a lot of the notes that I get on this one. You're getting the apple, you're getting the fruit. You're calling out rye. There's a minty spiciness to it, a lot of black pepper. Yeah, you're getting a lot of those things.
Okay, sure. Good. 42 in the chat, guys. Cheers.
42. Nice.
Yeah, Mick Ultra. That's it. Sean. How about Bud Ice? Yeah, that was absolute trash.
Oh, yes. Bud Ice was a big one. Yeah, Bud Ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billy Beer, Jimmy Carter's brother. You know what? Here's what's funny. When Jenny's grandfather died about 4 years ago, we had to clean out his basement. I bet you he had 30 cases of that shit in that basement. That, and he had, I bet you, 50 Playboys. And he was 94 when he died. I went through every damn one of them looking for that Marilyn Monroe.
Of course you did.
Just in case.
Just in case.
That, or, you never might find a damn Superman comic, but yeah. Bud Dry for 5 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Bud Dry. Yeah.
I don't know. The proof's throwing me.
All right. So you said about 8 years old. You think it's a rye.
117. Fruity, spicy, baking spices back in on the finish.
117 proof. Any just
be that high, but
so you think as far as a any rye distillery guesses you have? It
might be Middle West.
Oh, Middle West. Interesting.
See, I start this shit right here. It's not what I want to do. I want to know.
You want a whiskey knows it.
I don't know if I've had it. It's very sweet, and then the finish does pop with that baking spice. So I guess I don't know if it might be a little younger, newer distillery, maybe a Hard Truth or something. But I suck at that. So I just want to see if I'm within what you're thinking.
All right.
You're good to go through it. We can move.
All right, let's move it. So as far as proof point, you landed on what, 118?
Mm-hmm.
This is actually 10 proof points lower than that.
I said 117, but it doesn't matter.
Whatever. It's 108.2.
I can see that. I can see where it fool you.
Yeah, 108.2 proof. It's actually not a rye. This is a bourbon.
You're kidding.
This is a bourbon. You said 8 years. The ages in this whiskey are 12 to 20 years old.
Well, thank you to everybody for watching. Next week. Well, I got to get one wrong.
This is the Four Roses 2024 limited edition.
You know what though? With that, when you say that, now that I've had a taste since you've showed me that,
Yep.
the mouthfeel on that is just a shade light.
It is, and I think that's why this one didn't do particularly well. I actually thought Four Roses LEs always do well in my end of the year blind tastings, but this year I think it was kind of lacking something a little bit. So lacking on, like you said, the mouthfeel. The finish is very nice, but I felt like dropped off a little bit too quick. And I thought like it went. Usually with the Four Roses LEs, you could really get some of that age in there. Where I felt like they use more of the younger stuff. I mean, 12 years old isn't young, but it's young for an LE from Four Roses. Usually, it's heavier on like those 14, 16, and 20-year plus bourbons in the blend. I thought this one went the other way. So this one, while I liked it, I didn't think it was as good as I wish it was. It was definitely not what the 135th anniversary was a freaking beast. This one didn't really come close.
I think if any, thank you for sharing that. And I don't mean this with disrespect because I know you're 100% honest with your reviews, but I think if anybody tries to buy that over retail, don't touch it.
Oh yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, it's already like $2.25 for retail.
Yeah, I think you're wanting the mouthfeel, you want that weight, you want that heaviness, you want that long finish, and I think you're going to be like, wait a minute. But it's very good. But like I said, I got a rye spice on that thing, and I don't know.
Oh, there's definitely right. You called it out immediately, and that's what always alerts me to thinking it could be, if I taste sweet and then I get that little bit of a weird. It's not just rye spice. Four Roses to me has this weird, funky, almost medicinal rye kick that it has on the back end, and that's how I usually figure out if it's Four Roses.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And there's like weird things that like alert me to distilleries, like that weird medicinal minty note is Four Roses. I get acetone nail polish remover on Old Forester products and Brown Forman products. Yeah, just like little things like that. I usually for Wild Turkey, it's usually citrus. However, sometimes if it's a Russell's pick, those could be hard to pick out because they're all over the place flavor wise. So.
Based on our thoughts, Jason, I passed on it at 280. The store owner was shocked.
That was actually a good decision, Travis. That's why you're a smart feller, a fart smeller.
Yeah, that's why, you are the wonderful human you are because you've got common sense. Well, let's not push that. I've had a couple drinks. So, but I tell you, I don't know if you heard me. I'm going to see Phil and Julie Friday in Charleston at Highwire.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It'll be a good time. I really want to try that. Is it high wheat?
It's that weeded. Yeah, it's that weeded mash bill that a lot of people have been talking about. So,
holy shit!
I don't know. I can't go crazy for that stuff just because just weeders and me just don't always get along. So I'm not like usually going to jump in all the way on a weeded bourbon unless I try it first, see if I like it.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Me being there, of course, that bottle's not here. I can try it there. Plus, I can try their really rich red corn. I've got their Jimmy Red bourbon, but it's not the real viscous one that they put out. So I get to try all that there, and I think they're going to try to do a barrel.
Dude, I tried Highwire like 3 years ago when they had that Jimmy Red stuff and all that red corn stuff was coming out, and I was like, man, this stuff could be pretty good down the line, but I just haven't really run into it enough to get into it.
Travis said, Marty, the comment like that, you're sniffing glue about me, Jason, spot on with the fart comment. Oh, I love wheats.
All right, ready to go?
Dude, I'll pick it up for you if you want it because that's about one of the only places you're going to get it. And every now and then it'll hit internet, but it's
know what, Marty? If they have that weeded thing there, I would actually like to try it. There have been some really good palates that I trust that are saying how good it is. So I think one of them is Rare Bird 101.
Yeah, David will be there. I'll talk to him about it.
Yeah, so if you see it, pick me up one. Would love to try it because I don't think I'm going to run into one of those.
If you want to, if you don't want to waste the money, if I pick it up, I can just send you some of mine. Or if you want it, I'll just do it.
Well, you know what? Just
I'll
try it.
text you.
Just, I trust you. Just try it at the distillery, and if it's really good, then just grab me a bottle. If
Okay.
you're like, I don't know if Jason will like this, then save the money and just send me a sample.
Okay. That's what we'll do.
All right. Let's get into C. What do you think?
Yeah.
C is weird. C is weird.
Jesus, man. I just want to say Ralph a shot, but I just did that a minute ago and it burnt my ass. I'm still around 116 proof on that on the nose just for kicking it off. I'm going to go high rye just to get it. Might be a little 8 to 12 on this one on year. I'll narrow it down after the taste.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Spicy. Definitely some cooked fruit. Might be a little French toast in there.
Oh, that's actually a good call out.
Not pancake syrup, but the whole toast with the sugar. I don't know if it was Top Dog. Someone's like, "What the are you talking about?"
I don't know about that, but I definitely get. There's a breadiness in here.
Yeah, it's that with the sugar. I think that makes it.
Yeah, I think there's a little. Yeah, I would say there's a little sugar in it. There's some sweetness there.
Yeah, definitely a little spice, man. Little. It's not really black pepper. It's just got a little fade of a spice on the nose. All right. That is fucking good. I think it's a rye. The legs on this thing is ridiculous. Here's what's going to burn my ass is the proof and a lot behind it. All right. Dude, the mouthfeel is an 8 out of 10. It's solid. It's what you wanted on B.
Mm-hmm.
The spice, it's the spice. It's not the ethanol. The spice is just literally going all over right now. The finish might be the best finish of the night. I got it at 116. It could be higher than that, but I think this is the barrel. This is the spice. This is maybe the high rye that's in it. If it's not a rye, that's giving it this good burn. Definitely fruity, like I said. That bready sugar with syrup. Yeah. French toast. I like what I said. I'm gonna keep that for a minute. Every now and then I'll pull something out of my ass and be like, oh, that's good. Well, this is also a bourbon. It is 121 proof. It is from Michter's. It's a 10-year, 2024 LE.
I like how you're just ripping through the guesses.
I'm either on this one or I'm as far out in left field as Aaron Judge can't catch in center field. Damn. Am I even close on anything I've said so far?
I don't know. Were those guesses you just rattled off? Or those your actual guesses?
The first set. I just made that Michter shit up.
Oh, okay. So go through your actual guesses here real quick.
I said right now I'm at guessing around 116 proof. It's either, I think it's, you know what? I think this is probably a bourbon high rye, 8 to 12 year.
Okay.
And then I get the finish on this thing is freaking worth every dime it's got on it. I don't know how much
it's worth. It's going to be worth every dime to you. This is interesting that you're having this reaction to it because this is a pretty polarizing whiskey.
Because this thing is probably Jephthah Creek. D will be Blue Note.
Dude, I wouldn't even have a bottle of Jephthah Creek to send you. So.
I don't know if it was Corvette Trey or one of our followers sent me a text said, and they showed me about 3 pictures of Jephthah Creek and said, "What do you think?" And I said, "Turn and hit the door." I was like, "Don't even try. Don't." I think this is a high rye, Jay. I think I'm gonna stick with bourbon. I had it as a rye, but I think it's close to what I just finished on that Four Roses. That kind of, I don't know, man. There's a little more leather on B now.
All right. So, you're starting to get some of that age on B now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Getting that
All
butterscotch kick.
All right. So, letter C.
Yeah, go ahead. I just want to see if I'm in the ballpark.
You said high rye bourbon?
Yeah.
100 and what? 16 proof, you said?
Yeah.
This is 126 proof.
They don't taste that hot.
Yeah. You're right. I agree. It does not drink that hot. This is actually a rye, not just a high rye.
I would throw back and forth.
Yep. And this is a pretty polarizing bottle. So this is non-age stated.
Oh, is it the Rare Bird?
Nope. It's the Colonel Taylor barrel proof rye.
I've never had, I don't think I've had it. I've got the straight rye. Yeah.
Yeah. This was the big special release in 2024. So
you know what?
This is a very expensive bottle, and I actually was not that crazy about it. So I am sending out samples of this shit to share around.
Let me say this about that bottle.
Yeah.
Knowing what I just tasted, and I know all the ryes that we've put out this year and everything we've done as a club and all this stuff, I see why that can be such a shitter bottle, especially for secondary price for somebody that can't find it and they see it for $200. There are so many other ryes that are so much better than that.
200.
This was what you just said, but
yeah, this was going for like $1,100-$1,200. I traded for this bottle to get it for content because I was really interested in the mash bill and trying it at barrel proof. And I don't know, really didn't hit it for me. It was pretty grassy to me. I did get that bready note. There is some sweet, but yeah, I was a little bit disappointed in this one.
I haven't cracked it yet, Tom, but I'll send you some of it.
Yeah, I actually think I prefer the regular rye over the barrel proof.
Yeah.
I think the regular rye, when it gets to that 100 proof, it kind of opens it up and it's like grapey and fruity almost. And while I feel like a little bit of that is there, I feel like at barrel proof, it's a little bit more grassy forward than it is with that fruit forwardness.
But coming off, you know what? Here's what's fucking crazy. Coming off B and then going to C, I know that's a rye, but man, B threw me so hard because once you showed me what it was, that totally.
And I could see
in my head, like, dude.
Yeah, and I could see that barrel proof rye just going complete 180 following the Four Roses, because Four Roses can fuck up a whole blind. It really could. So yeah, Top Dog says I got that bottle for Renee and she was not impressed with it. I didn't try it yet. Yeah, just wasn't too impressed with it. But to Marty's point, coming off the Four Roses, that Colonel Taylor barrel proof rye can all of a sudden come off probably really sweet and really bold. So
well, here's what's funny. The straight rye, is that what I said it was?
Yeah.
I saw it when we were in Chattanooga 2 days after Christmas. I got to a store there at the river early. They had a bunch of stuff, but he had that straight rye, but he wanted $149 for it. And I was like, God damn. I said, dude, can you come off that at all? And he goes, no. And I was like, I've never owned a E.H. Taylor rye. And I'll know
149 is actually not terrible.
Well, I did it.
Yeah, I've seen that thing for well over 300 in some places. So.
And I was, yeah. So I was like, I bought, but I spent some money. I bought all of these, that haystack I sent you, but I bought like 4 or 5 bottles, but I wasn't real upset that I did that. And then I got lucky yesterday with that $89 barrel proof E.H. Taylor. So if I break those two down and split it, I did really good. So
nice. All right, number four,
right,
man.
All right, JG, I'm on to the D. Go ahead and let the comments roll.
Let the D comments commence.
Damn hell. Oh, I like this one. Bourbon.
Damn hell.
Damn hell. I ain't going to say in case Mother Mary's watching. I think this is damn, Jason. I don't know if I can touch a proof just on the nose.
I actually don't remember. Oh, I do have the proof written down. Okay, I have the proof. Okay.
What's up, Todd?
Peter White's in the house. What's up, Canada?
What's
going on, Peter? Nice to see you, man.
Yeah, 42 watching. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Oh, man. Definitely getting a fruit for. Holy shit! This summit is turning colors. Fruity, almost leather tobacco now.
Yep.
God, I just
All
took
those-
a nose, dude. It shouldn't be that quick.
All those things.
Orange slices.
Oh, for sure.
Holy
See that?
shit.
Orange slices.
Watch him throw a damn pick I did with him in here, and I'll screw it all to fucking hell. That's all I need. Yeah, there's an orange zest here, man. That's just And y'all guys see the color of that, dude. It's just solid. And for JGD on the nose. All right, let's have a taste.
Bourbon engineer dropping avocados and eggplants in the chat. I love it.
What, did Vic jump in real quick or something?
I didn't see Vic. That's what I was looking for.
Still working, I'm sure. He can't make it early.
Yeah.
Kind of thin, Jay, on the palate.
It is a little thin. I agree.
A little thin.
I agree.
It's going to be hard to guess a proof for that one without going low.
I'm actually really happy that this is happening tonight, and you'll know why soon.
Okay. Thin. It does. If you don't talk and keep your fucking mouth shut, which me and you can't, and you let that finish happen, it will be a spice bomb. It's got a pretty good spicy finish, but the thin palate just makes you want to drink through it. Does that make sense? It's just like I want to hurry up and see if I can grab something I'm not getting. Shit, this might be a damn.
Speaking of donuts, our Driftless Glen, the bourbon and rye that we picked at the end of last year, is pretty much bottled. So we're gonna have those soon. So I'm really excited for the group to get the two new donuts, baby.
God, it's been a while. Has it been since the Maverick and Goose Driftless? Or
No, that's Woodinville.
Oh, that's right. I think a bottle. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, bottle shape is close. It's those square bottles, but
I'm having trouble here. I just think it's thin. It's a lot of spice rack, man. It's hard to pick a spice.
Yeah, there's a lot of cinnamon on here, like
yeah.
but a sweet cinnamon, not like a baking cinnamon, more of a sweet cinnamon.
Maybe a little darker orange, little apricot, something
Not
quite as zesty.
Yep. All right, so let's hit it. You have
I have a proof.
Do you have a proof off the palate? What do you think?
Damn, I'm getting a leather note now. It makes me think it's a fucking rye. Fuck. Guys, you've not seen Funny till you see me on one of their picks. Jason's like, Mark, come on, we got to do something.
Don't get angry.
Scott comes over and he goes, what do you think? And I was like, this is shit. And Scott will go like, I love it. I was like, let's go with it. Dude, is there a leather note?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's a slight leather note on it, but I agree that mostly it's sweet and a little thin for me. But there is a leather note, so
I'm gonna say 117 proof. Fuck it, go with it.
All right, 117 proof. What do you think age wise?
It's so spicy. It's still just 8. I'm just gonna say 8. It's probably damn 15 or something.
Do you think it's bourbon or rye?
I think I'm gonna go like I did on the first one. This could easily be a rye because of the spicy rack I'm getting, but I could easily see that being a bourbon high rye. But
Damn, Ed Williams dropping the 49.99er.
Hell, Ed.
This is an avocado-free zone. Cheers.
Oh my God, Ed, dude, you're a legend. Thank you, man.
Wait a second. Are we all sure that that Big Vic is not watching this, right?
Oh yeah, he'd have done give us some shit, dude. Yeah.
All right, so the last weekend I was out. So me and Kim were at the we were going around the mall. We were like, we had nothing to do, so we just started walking around the mall. And do you know You know those big pillows that kids love, the big squishmallows? They're called squishmallows. They're basically like
Bean
giant,
bags, but 2025 bean bags.
I don't know what it is. It's like the softest like stuffed animal pillow thing.
Okay.
And there's like different animals, different characters, and kids are collecting them. It's a whole craze. Anyway, they had a Squishmallow store in the mall. It was like a pop-up for the holidays, and they had all these different ones on sale. So I walk in and because we were gonna pick up some for Kim's niece and nephew, and we walk in. I'm like, holy shit! I'm like, babe, there's a little avocado Squishmallow wearing a Christmas hat.
Oh, shit!
And it was like 60% off because it was like their holiday thing. I fucking bought that shit, and I'm sending it to Vic with his bottles. I gotta say,
good. I
gotta pick a Squishmallow Christmas avocado. I'm gonna fucking send him that thing. Oh, I can't wait for him to open that shit.
Where'd my damn shit go here? I don't know where it went. What's the problem here? Okay, whatever. All right, I'm ready to guess this one, Jay, if you are.
All right.
I'm almost stick with bourbon. I think it should be if close to a pretty good high rye. I don't think it's malty. I don't know, man. When you get leather on a high rye, it could be malt, but there might be a malt mash bill in there. I said 117 proof, spice rack, thin, very much thin on the palate. Do you want me to guess a price?
Yeah, you can if you want. What would you? Well, don't guess what the price is. Tell me what you would pay for this bottle.
No more than 65.
No more than $65.
Okay. No more than 150. I mean, what the fuck? Just because of the mouthfeel, dude. This is why
this is hilarious that this is happening tonight, right before you go on Scott's stream.
I just pray to God it's not somebody's.
This is Scott's whiskey of the year.
I said that a minute. I knew that was going to fucking show up in here.
This is the Steel Rock.
Is that yours? The first crack you had?
Yeah.
I had one of the first tastes out of that bottle.
Yeah.
I don't remember it being that thin, man.
Yeah. Well, we were drinking a lot that night, so you never know.
I don't remember if I was putting.
So this is the Seal Box 15 Buffalo Turkey, whatever the hell it is. It's that 15-year stuff that's been roaming around. It's 122 proof, 15 years old, retail price $300.
But you know what though, Jason? Now that I let that finish, boy, does that dusty turkey kind of kick in.
It does.
It does. I didn't let it do it because of the spice rack. I didn't let it finish. Damn, did I just learn something? Shut your fucking mouth and let something finish. I'm glad I got half of that one left because I'm serious, man. That's legit. Let it finish. Wow. God almighty. All right. Shit. Well, that's all right. I've done decent. What's a mash? Do you know is it all? So it's turkey and what?
Supposedly it's the wild turkey mash bill, which is the 13% rye, 78, 13. Yeah. It's supposed to be that. It's supposed to be that mash bill.
Damn. All right. Bourbon on E. I'm gonna bust this one's fucking ass wide open. Just like I did.
Hey. Yeah. So 75, 13, 12 for the wild turkey mash bill. If that's what it is, apparently, again, the story keeps changing on this stuff. We don't really know exactly what happened with this mash bill, but I just like the story that it was wild turkey distilled by Buffalo Trace. We call it Buffalo Turkey, even if it's not true. The story's kind of fun. So
the one you're talking about, the Elkwood Bourbon Engineer, Elkwood probably might have had a little bit better mouthfeel, but it definitely was hotter.
Yeah, the Elkwood. I have a River Roots one here. That's the same shit. That's actually I think I like better than the Seal Box 15. So yeah.
Did they not just drop another 10 or 12 Seal Box?
They did a second batch of the 15.
But it flew out the door faster than
It flew.
Those can get good and funky on the back end. That's for sure. It's the turkey mash bill, just all done at Trace. I compared the.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see that. Yeah, I didn't let it finish, Travis. I didn't. It's kind of just I talked.
Yeah,
myself out.
the finish on it, I think, is the best part of it. I do think the mouth feels a little thin. It's a little bit of a sweeter profile for me. When I think of wild turkey, however, the finish on that thing is pretty beautiful. So I like that. That's probably the best part that I've tasted on these buffalo turkey bottles that I've had is really the finishes on them have been really stellar. So.
I think I'm really, just to be honest, Jason, because I mean you know me as well as anybody with this shit, but I'm really kind of upset that I let the mouth feel, not let the finish happen.
Well, again, man.
You think thin, you think young, you think it's some other damn shit we've had 50,000 times, and I didn't let it.
No, there's plenty of old stuff that has a thin mouthfeel. Doesn't mean anything. So
I saw that Independent Joe. Yeah, man, we don't know what's going on with that barrel thing that they're doing.
Yeah, they lay off 600 employees, Brown Foreman. So again, this is just this. I think we're going to start seeing this more and more with the whiskey layoffs. Whiskey producers are struggling. Sales are down. And I think honestly that they're saying that whiskey sales are slightly down. I think they're probably more than that. So I think they're really hitting it. And we have so many barrels that are over 13 million barrels alone just in Kentucky. Over 13 million. That's like
there's 4 million at fucking Elijah Craig, and we're getting the shit we're getting for the barrel proofs. Don't get me started.
So you just kind of have this. You talk about a glut. We're in it.
Yep.
There's going to be a shit ton of higher age whiskey because nobody's buying the young whiskey anymore. In about 4 to 5 years, and if the bourbon producers are smart, they'll make those pretty affordable, available, and we'll see what happens. So.
I'm sure it had nothing to do with the $200 double oak. I saw that today too, Ben.
Yeah, I'm not buying that shit. I'm not buying any more 90.4 proof.
Dude, those damn Hammer bottles have been here all freaking fall and winter. The 119s, everything at 149, and nope. All right, let's get into D. E.
Yeah, let's get into E. I can't wait to see what you think of E.
We'll get over and give Hawk a
bunch of E's different. Yeah, then you can go and bother the Hawk. I'll go bother him in the chat because I like bothering him.
Dude, I sent you the blind, didn't I? The text. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
There's 2 of this. All right. Definitely a bourbon, I think. I'm about 121 on the nose. Woo! Might be 127-ish. Favorite. Holy shit, what a sugar viscous mouthfeel on the front end, and then it just kind of escalates a little bit. Definitely get a little woody note, maybe a little resin, not just something kind of powdery. It might be sugar, Jason. I don't know. Nothing tannic by any means. Toasty. Oh, hell.
Oh, toasty for sure.
Yeah, toasty.
Yeah. Josh Fritz, younger generation, not drinking bourbon. Not drinking bourbon anymore. Yeah, the whole health movement. Kids are not drinking like they used to. They rather drink mocktails and water and all this other bullshit. So,
well, when you go, here's the thing too. When you go to speakeasies and other bars, it is so much cheaper to drink their featured cocktails than it is to get a damn neat pour of fucking anything.
Yeah,
it is here in Raleigh.
Yeah.
I mean, I can get a Manhattan, or I can get whatever the bullshit things they did for Christmas for $12 to $15. But if I get a pour of a rare breed, it's $18.50 or something.
Yeah, and now if the American Medical Association, if they actually approve the labeling that whiskey bourbon causes cancer, I mean, what is that going to do to the industry? So there's a lot of different balls in the air as far as what could happen, what could drop, what could fall. There's a lot of crazy shit, man. So 2025 should be interesting. I just hope that a lot of the distillers kind of read the tea leaves here and they adjust accordingly. We don't want mediocre, high price, limited edition releases every 5 minutes anymore. Those days are done right now.
All right. I need to. Is this a high rye? I'm gonna say bourbon. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I think it's a bourbon high rye because I'm getting a pepper spice.
Bourbon high rye.
Yeah.
Is this considered high rye?
It may not be, but I feel like I might have had this. Yes, a lot of bullshit. You're right, Josh. Taxmaster. Cheers, buddy, from the other side. It's all right, Jason. We don't. It's fine. You know what it is.
Let me see here.
It's a little bit herbal. It's sweet. Not really any char barrel on this one. So it's a little bit bitter, but I really like this one.
I don't know if I would consider this a high rye. Like, I think this was probably considered a high rye, maybe back in the day, but not anymore.
That's okay. I'm trying to. That is literally, when I say that, I'm protecting my guess of between the bourbons and the rye.
Yeah.
But I think it's a bourbon. I think it's okay. I'm just going to throw it out there because me and you need to get over with Scott. It's a bourbon. I think it's 123 proof. I think it's hotter than you let on.
You think it's so? If you think it's hotter, then how high do you think it is?
No. I'm gonna go back to 119. But no, I just took another drink. 119. It's sweet. Like I said, I got some kind of resin note. I don't know if it was like menthol or something come across that.
Interesting. Okay.
A little bit of sweet wood, but nothing that.
I think I know where you're getting the menthol note from.
Is it more cough drop for you?
A little bit. I do feel like there is a. Well, I don't want to say too much here, but
all right. Well, go ahead. I'm good. Let's go with it.
All right. Wait, real quick. What was the age you thought on this one?
I'm gonna say 12. I don't know.
12. Okay.
Yeah, I think it doesn't coat your mouth crazy, but
and 100 and what'd you say? 116 proof. 119 proof. Yep, that's right, Rob MC. Plenty of bourbon out there. Do your due diligence and spend your money wisely. Exactly. Okay, so this is any distillery guess here, just off the profile. He's looking around.
We've already done a Four Roses.
We have already done a Four Roses.
I don't want to try. No. Because if I see something, Jason, it's 100% pure luck guess.
All right, so this is a
10.
This is not Michter's 10.
Okay, good. Damn, I'm glad you didn't send that because I was like, if I fuck that one up, I'll never hear the end of it.
It's not Michter's 10.
All right, yeah.
This is an Elijah Craig barrel proof single barrel store pick.
I can see that.
You said 100. You said the thing that's special about this one is the proof point. You said 119. This is 141 proof, bro.
This is the damn fucking hazmat one.
This is the.
I knew you had that shit out of Florida, but I didn't
say hello to my high proof.
What's a year?
When did this come out?
No, what's the year on the front?
It's only 9 years old.
Well, we'd like to thank everybody for watching again.
So this is from Sunshine. This is from Sunshine Liquors down in Florida.
I remember when you got it. I remember when you cracked it on stream.
Yeah, say hello to my high proof. This is the that one. So
and here's what's funny. I used to not when I saw that in the last 2 years when I see store picks of those at the price point, I just keep moving. But now since you have that bottle, I always pick them up and just check the proof. Right?
Yeah. So yeah. Oh, nice. Good call, Whiskey Uncensored. I don't know how you found that out. I just changed it from Sweetwood to Flying Cannoli. So anyway,
I definitely can see Elijah Craig now. That damn.
Yeah. So you said high rye, but it's always funny because rye is the third. It's kind of the third. Third least amount in the mash bill. You have 12% barley, 10% rye in that mash bill.
Well, I told you that's my cover up.
And then 78 corn. So that's that Heaven Hill mash bill. So but I think so when you were saying like resin and menthol, I think that's because of the high proof. I think there's a really rich ethanol note on it, and you could almost like taste that high proofy, character it has. Because I feel like, I don't know if it drinks 141, but I feel like it tastes like it's 141, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I definitely, because I kept saying spice rack, spicy this, and then when I said resin, I was trying to break down the spice, but that was hard to do because of the proof, and I didn't let the proof do its thing. But the proof won't. If you just drink it blind, you have no idea it's that.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that flight. Sent you some hitters there for you.
Yeah, you did, man. I'm grateful. Thank you so much, guys. Get over there with all your accounts and sub to Jason. We got to get him to 100.
Oh, what's gonna happen, man? We're so far the top video I did for the end of the year. The subs the last like couple weeks have been really climbing. So I jumped like almost 200 subs in like 3 days, which is pretty cool. So I have a really cool video that I'm working on right now. I'm actually gonna film it this weekend at the liquor store. That should be a fun one. You guys will see what that video is about, and that one should get good amount of traction too. So hopefully we'll hit 100. Actually, I just did hit a milestone. So yesterday, I'm sorry, my top 2024 bourbon of the year video was my 1,000th video that I've ever posted. So it was video 1,000, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm almost at 300, so I get it. So
yeah, so 1,000 videos posted. It's a lot of work, a lot of video, a lot of content.
Are you doing Blend-A-Geddon tomorrow night?
Hell yeah, we got.
Right.
I have a guest judge that got their samples, thank God, and we got a. Let's see, we have seven samples to tomorrow. Wow. Plus, I'll be trying some. I got some samples from a new distillery that wanted me to try their stuff. Has been asking me to try his stuff for a little while now. You guys will see that tomorrow, but we'll go through some new samples tomorrow and then get into Blend-A-Geddon. So it should be a fun night.
Awesome.
All right,
Ed. Before I go for that super.
Thank you very much.
It's okay. I love it. All right, guys, real quick. I'm going to run. I got to get over with Hawk. He's waiting on me to do this shitty samples. I'll send him. He's going to just going to tell you guys, since he's live, these are fucking hitters.
Yeah, I know what he sent Scott. And so here's the thing. Hold on, where's that?
He's gonna pick what I did, Jason. You watch. Where you gave me shit. You watch.
Wait, the last one?
That's the last one I got. I added that to it.
Yeah, I'm really curious what he's gonna think about these and what he's gonna gonna do here. So all right, man. I'll see you over there.
All right, next week, guys. Just let the cat out of the bag. Nancy Fraley will be here. We're only talking about Tanager. We're not going to talk about Magnus. We're not going to talk about any other picks or blends, anything. We're going to talk about Tanager. Get her out of here, and we'll give some samples away. But Nancy, I talked to her today. She's like, "Cuz, let's go." And I was like, "All right, next Tuesday." So I'll get a thumb up as soon as I can. But Nancy will be here next week. So everybody's welcome. And like I said, guys, if you ever want to jump in and ask a question, I'll open it up. So just let me know in chat or whatever. Jason, thank you so much again, buddy.
You're very welcome, bud.
All right, man. We'll see everybody over at the Hawk Star.
On the other side.
All right, guys. Cheers.